Today I'm just going to show you briefly on how to program an Autostart remote control and kind of briefly explain what a hood pin is, where it's located, some things to look out for, and the programming procedure that we include in all of our Autostart brand remote controls that we sell. So I'm going to briefly show you on this Mazda 3 what a hood pin is, what it looks like, some things to look out for, and I'm going to go through the programming instructions that we include with our remote controls. So first things first, I'm going to show you this hood pin right here. This is a typical hood pin that comes with an Autostart remote starter. It's got a black pin, it's a threaded shaft with some bolts, and basically the way a hood pin works is the hood pin, or the hood, hits this top portion of the pin and it opens the circuit. There's going to be a wire connected here. When the hood is open, it completes the circuit. A lot of things that happen to these hood pins is they get rusty, they break, they're not installed by the installer, or they just simply get worn out and the spring no longer springs up and down. General install locations for them is in one of 4 corners of the hood. So the first general area is the front left corner, could be in the rear left corner, could be along the rad support area, anywhere along basically here, the right front corner or the right rear corner. You're going to want to look for anything that looks kind of out of place in terms of cabling, wiring, any wire loom, and you're definitely going to want to look for this pin switch. If you find it, you're going to obviously see a cable attached to it with a connector that looks like this. This is another version of hood pin. This is a CompuStar hood pin. It's got a white shaft, a little bit finer threads on it, but it essentially does the exact same thing. Your hood pin could also be mounted to a bracket such as this, basically, which gets mounted to the side of the hood, and the hood pin screws in right there. Now, I'm just going to go through the instructions with you. I don't know if you can read this because it's kind of small, but to enter transmitter programming mode, it's going to basically say, press and hold the hood pin for 4 seconds, release the hood pin. While the parking lights are on, press the hood pin once more, release immediately. You now have 20 seconds to select one of the sub-menus. To exit programming mode, close the hood. This is programming mode. Transmitter programming mode is pretty much the same way. What you do is basically flash the hood pin by opening the hood, press the hood pin down, release, parking lights are going to come on, and at that point you get into the vehicle, turn the ignition on, turn the ignition off, press the lock button on the remote control, and you should get 5 flashes followed by 2 slow flashes, which indicates the remote is programmed. In terms of parking lights, a lot of people ask us, what are parking lights? Parking lights are going to be the amber lights that are on the corner of the vehicle, or they're going to be in the center of the vehicle. If you have any questions, please email us at info@lockdownsecurity.ca, or you can go to our website, www.lockdownsecurity.ca.